Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Transformers Retro line, which is the reissues of the Generation 1 figures. This is Decepticon Starscream. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to do a comparison in box size with this and the original, if you'd have to get in cases for them. We're then going to of course do a comparison with him and his original Generation 1 self. Now, interestingly enough, and you may not know this, there is already an animated version of him that was released in Japan in the early 2000s, so we can do a comparison with him. I think the only difference is the eyes. And because this Seeker mold is just amazing, and rather than just getting out Thundercracker and Skywarp, I thought I'd get out a few more Japanese obscurities just to show you some other amazing Starscreams as well. I know that's Sunstorm, but there we've got Black Starscream there as well. Right, so as I start to pop all of these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to start off with these, because as you can see, for anybody who's interested in buying collector cases or protective cases, these are identical in all dimensions, in size, width, height, etc. So if you brought this, you would be able to buy a normal collector case and store it in, because it's exactly the same, no difference whatsoever. And it might be worthwhile doing that, because let's be honest, look at the beautiful artwork. I'm not bothered if it's a closed box. If you get images and pictures like this, it is stunning. We've got the transformation process on the top. We've got the lovely movie artwork there, of course, with Unicron coming in. And if we spin it around to the side, the picture just continues all the way around, apart from that side where we've got some toy images. And indeed there we've got some more toy images. So yeah, the head sculpt looks slightly different to this one. So that's what I'm most intrigued to see, and what the difference is between the Japanese one from the early 2000s and this one here. So let's have a go at opening him up. He shouldn't be tie wrapped in, so I should be able to do this video all in one take and get it all done for you guys. Right, just depending on how many accessories and how they're all stored. There you go, the picture continues, you can see that there. This is going to be interesting, because when I do my reviews, I don't have a look at anybody else's. I have a look at pictures, obviously, of the previously released, or the promo, shall we say. Oh, it is a different colour. It is a different colour in every way. Right, let's have a go. To be honest, this is going to take too long. I'm going to set him free from there, and I'm going to come straight back to you. Okay, so I've set him free from the packaging. Let's just get rid of that glare. And this is literally how he was in the box. So he's sort of half whatever. I don't know what we say. It's just how they've packaged him up. What I think we'll do, though, is I think we'll have a look at him in his alternate mode. So let's swing the nose cone down, bring this through like so, fold this over and attach into there. Then you can bring these in and back and clip that into position, fold these over, and this is the abundance of accessories and instructions that came with him. So I need to very quickly just adjust this. You can see everything now from there. So the fists, obviously, we're not going to need. If you're wondering why there's them tabs, it's to hold the new Megatron gun, which of course is one of the little bonuses that comes with these figures. And let's be honest, it's probably the only chance we're going to be able to get Megatron as a gun ever again. So there we go. And let's attach all of these. Now I'm going to attach them. I'm going to push them all the way in, to be fair. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wings off just to give myself some clearance. So for those of you who are completely unaware and have managed to never see a Generation 1 Starscream before, any of the original jets, you could have just lifted it up as well, to be fair, like this. These are the original parts formers. Look at all these parts we're going to add to it. Clip this in. Then you've of course got the fins. If you're unsure which way to put it, you want the one with the cutout at the bottom. So you could put this in either side, but of course it looks better down here like so. So I'm going to attach that there. And I'm going to bring this down. The good thing about this is there's no other stickers to put on, and that's the dilemma I've got at the moment with my e-hobby figures. I've not put any of the stickers on. We've of course got the landing gear, which would fit there as well. And there is your beautiful looking alternate mode. To be honest, there we go. I'm not going to do too much of comparison with the original. I'm not going to get them out of the box, but you can see you've got the color difference there It's just a lovely F-15 Seeker jet. And as I say, yeah, there's no other stickers by the looks of it. Usually there was loads inside here. I don't think, I'm going to have a quick look. As I say, I'm completely new at having a look at this. No, there's not. There's none of the yellow stickers that go in there at all. What I will do though, very quickly, these are obviously the missiles by the looks of it when he's in this mode. I don't like these. I'm going to be really honest. I just think that they're too long and they're too ridiculous. Oh, they've got some venom back in them. They didn't have these in of course, the original G1 figures. These look to be the null rays. Yeah, they're the null rays and they're the normal missiles. So that, I don't know how they've got that, to be fair, unless they've positioned. I can't work out how they've got that in the box. What I'm trying to show you is this, surely. See it there? It's sticking out underneath. If it was the normal original sized weapons, yeah, they would. But these here, and there's nowhere else I can position this. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing there unless I'm missing something completely. I've just realised that while I'm here, I've not shown you his tech spec, so I'm going to show you that. And for people who want to read that, they can pause it now and read it at their leisure. Right then, what I am going to do though is I'm going to transform him back into his alternate mode. I am just going to very quickly look at this to see what it's saying about them. To be fair, I want to see if it says that no, it isn't. They are just all massive, so that must be a stock error, a stock image error. So let's have a go at transforming this without parts forming. What we can do then, we need to take these tail fins, fold them over like so, fold the feet out like so, fold the wings down like so. Again, remember, you can take all these parts off if you wanted to. I'm going to take the launchers off as well anyway. Then you need to push what are going to be the arms through. These come through here at the back, around the side. Wow, that's stiff. Out. It's because it's brand new, isn't it? You've just seen it's brand new. So I'm trying to bring this, there we go, up and over, up and over. This of course creates the arms, and then of course creates the space for you to take the nose cone down. He says, again, a brand new toy playing up on me. This bit needs to come off. So when this comes forwards, there we go, that's stiff. So if you're out there and you just go buy a brand new one, it is stiff. That is normal. Bring this up and over, fold that back because he's not a cone head. Bring this round, attach the fists. Again, you can make out via the thumb on the top. So that is of course going to be his left hand, and then his right hand is there as well. And then you can bring the wings back up to of course make him look like Starscream. Brilliant. Right, we're going to attach these on the side. And yet again, I think unfortunately, because of these, whatever it is, fire and projectile laws, it just doesn't work for me. It's such a shame. It really is. Because otherwise this is great. And of course in the movie he didn't have these giant projectile things on the side of his arms. He had his normal null rays pretty much like that. Of course the only difference is that that's the original. See what I mean? They're the normal ones. They shouldn't be that long. It really, yeah, it does sort of bug me. I'm not going to fib, it really does. You can probably tell. I'll have a look at that in a second though. The Takara Japanese one, even though I'm not put them in because I've not took them off the sprue, had the smaller ones as well. As you can see, it's also got the Megatron. So let's show you what we can do, or how you do, shall we say, with these. At least there's some venom in that. There used to be none at all. There's at least little fire. So what you can do, we can put that handle in his fist like so, and then you can see you've got this cutout there. This is exactly the same, as I say, as the one which I've got there, which is interesting. So that should now fit. Oh, it's because it's brand new. It's really stiff and tough trying to put that in. Oh yeah, I should have showed you that, but you can clip that on the underside when he's in alternate mode. I'll do a separate segment for that. But there you go. There he holds the Megatron gun in position. The only problem is that if you really want it to look good, let's be honest, you need to take the back bit off, because why is that not clicking in? Because it otherwise knocks it. That should hold in place, to be honest, but as you can see, it isn't. It's, please stay there. I don't want to have to blue tack it. There we go. I have had to blue tack. It's an old G1 trick. Put a teeny bit of blue tack there, which it looks like I might have to, unfortunately. Right, I think I'm going to have to. So let's do some comparisons anyway. This is the original Generation 1. So we've obviously got the difference in the stickers being the other way around and the fact that they're stickers. And there's a load more stickers on this, on the feet. Them are the bits I was on about there. But he doesn't need it. He's got a different head sculpt, I think, or is it just painted? Let's have a look. There is the original on the right. There is this one on the left. I think it's just painted slightly different, to be honest. If we look at the Takara version, they call him the anime. If you're after this particular Japanese one, it's the Takara book anime Starscream. Yeah, it is. It's just exactly the same mold. This one's slightly darker. That one is that little bit lighter. This one has got the Megatron, which is of course causing all the problems. Let's quickly have a look at eHobby Black Starscream, which I haven't put this is a homage to his Machine Wars, which I haven't put the stickers on. And then of course we've got the eHobby Sunstorm, one of the, I suppose, probably the most popular unreleased figure from Generation 1, to be honest. There we go. Well, one of them, of course, Dion and Orion Pax, etc. But there we go. I don't think there's much more to say about this guy, to be honest. As you can see, he is good. Thankfully now my cockpit is staying in position. Do you need him in your collection? It depends. It really does depend. There is and there has been, obviously, a constant stream of Starscream figures from day one. He's got loads of fans. He's always going to sell. If you've only got this version, he's vastly different. If you've got the Takara book one, he's not that much different, to be fair. It's entirely up to you. I imagine that you'll probably buy him anyway, because it's Starscream. But there you go. There's nothing much more to say about him, I don't think. I'm looking at getting Thundercracker and Hounding soon, so I can do some more. In fact, that was the last one. That was the last comparison which I needed to do. This is Retro 1. This is Retro 2. And there they are for now. The other two figures will be added to this very, very soon. There we go, guys. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. Okay, as promised, this is the additional part where we can attach Megatron in the alternate mode. And funnily enough, this isn't even in the instructions. I've just had a double check, and I'll be honest, the only reason I know this is due to the Takara book version, because it's actually in there. So what we've got with this is there's a little clip there on the underside, and what you can do is you can attach this onto the red part of his chest there, like so, and you can carry him underneath. It's from one of the episodes, one of the cartoons in Generation 1, that you could clip it in, and I think you could clip it on any side, to be honest. It just depends if you can push that over, but it definitely goes, as you can see, over the red bit there, and you can carry him in that mode. But as I say, that is not in the instructions, and that is all the more reason why I wanted to add this little segment at the end for you, so you can see it. But there you go. That definitely completes the review on this figure. There you go, guys.